Ever wondered why kids don't listen? It's a mystery that has baffled parents for ages. It seems like no matter what we say or how we say it, our words fall on little deaf ears. But fear not, dear friends, for there is light at the end of this tunnel. In this journey of discovery, we'll be exploring 12 insightful tips to help you navigate the labyrinth of effective communication with children. From setting clear expectations to fostering a positive environment, we aim to offer practical solutions to this age-old conundrum. Remember, every child is a unique individual, and what works for one may not work for another. But with patience, persistence, and a touch of creativity, we can make our words heard and understood. So why don't children listen? Is it stubbornness, distraction, or perhaps a simple misunderstanding? Let's delve into it, and perhaps by the end of this journey, we'll have unlocked the mystery of unheard words. Tip number 1, set clear expectations. It's crucial for children to understand exactly what is expected of them. When we lay out clear expectations, we're providing a roadmap, a set of guidelines that steer them towards desirable behaviors and actions. This isn't just about rules or chores, it's about life skills, about understanding the consequences of actions. It's about helping them navigate the complexities of the world around them. And the clearer we are, the more comfortable they become with these expectations, leading to fewer misunderstandings and more compliance. So, don't leave them guessing or assuming. Be clear, be specific, and remember to communicate these expectations in a way they can grasp. Remember, clear expectations lead to clear understanding. Moving on to tip number 2, be consistent. Consistency in parenting might sound boring, but it's a cornerstone of effective communication. It's all about setting a standard and sticking to it. Think of it as a guiding principle, a compass that keeps your parenting journey on track. When you're consistent, your children know what to expect. They understand the rules and the consequences of breaking them. But consistency is more than just about discipline. It's also about being reliable and dependable. It's about showing your children that they can count on you, come rain or shine. This trust helps improve their listening skills as they know your words hold weight and meaning. Consistency is key to effective communication. Tip number 3, positive reinforcement. In the realm of child psychology, positive reinforcement refers to the process of encouraging a behavior by presenting a reward immediately after that behavior is exhibited. It's like planting a seed and watering it every time it sprouts a new leaf. The seed in this case is the child's behavior. The water is your positive reinforcement. It could be a word of praise, a hug, a sticker, or any small reward that your child values. The leaf, that's the desired behavior you want to see more of. When children see that their good behavior yields positive results, they're more likely to repeat it. It's a simple yet powerful tool in shaping a child's behavior. Positive reinforcement encourages positive behavior. Next up, tip number 4, active listening. Ever find yourself halfway through a conversation only to realize you've not truly been paying attention? We've all been there. It's essential to remember that active listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding the message behind them. When communicating with children, it's crucial to give them our undivided attention, make eye contact, and respond in a way that shows we've understood. This creates a safe space for them to express their feelings and thoughts. It's not just about solving problems, it's about making them feel valued and heard. In doing so, we're building a connection based on respect and understanding. Active listening fosters respect and understanding. Tip number 5, use consequences, not punishments. Now, what's the difference? Punishments are about inflicting suffering for wrongdoing. They come from a place of frustration, and frankly, they don't teach much. Consequences, on the other hand, are natural or logical outcomes of actions. They educate children about the cause and effect nature of life. Consider this: if a child refuses to eat dinner, the punishment might be no dessert. But that's arbitrary. A consequence, they simply go hungry. They quickly learn that not eating leads to hunger. This approach is more effective because it links actions directly to outcomes. It's not about making children suffer, but about helping them understand the ramifications of their choices. Remember, consequences teach, punishments punish. Moving forward, tip number 6, provide choices. Choices are powerful. They give children a sense of control and ownership over their actions. When they're part of the decision-making process, they are more likely to listen and follow through. It's not about letting them rule the roost, but rather offering them a choice between two acceptable outcomes. For instance, would you like to do your homework before dinner or after? This way, they feel heard and respected, and it encourages them to take responsibility for their actions. So, next time you're at an impasse, try offering a choice. It's a simple yet effective tool to encourage children to listen, engage, and take responsibility. Choices empower and encourage responsibility. Tip number 7, be clear and concise. The essence of communication lies in its clarity. When communicating with children, it's vital to be both clear and concise. This means expressing your thoughts and expectations in a simple, straightforward manner. Avoid using complex language or jargon that might confuse them. Remember, their understanding of language is still developing. Instead, use simple words and short sentences. Break down complex ideas into smaller, more manageable chunks. This way, you ensure that your child comprehends what you're saying, and there's less room for misinterpretation. It's also important to be consistent in your messaging. This helps children grasp and remember your instructions better. Clarity and conciseness prevent misunderstanding. Next, tip number 8, understand their perspective. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer, but it's easier said than done. Children see the world differently. They're exploring, learning, and their view is often untarnished by life's harsh realities. To them, a puddle is an ocean, a garden is a jungle, a day can feel like a lifetime. Understanding this perspective is crucial in improving communication with them. It's not about agreeing with everything they say, but rather acknowledging their feelings and validating their experiences. As adults, we have the wisdom of experience, but let's not forget the wonder of discovery. This understanding can bridge the communication gap, leading to less frustration and more meaningful conversations. Understanding their perspective fosters empathy and cooperation. Tip number 9, connect emotionally. As we navigate through this journey of communication, it's vital to remember that our children are not just small adults. They're individuals with a whirlwind of emotions they're learning to understand and manage. By connecting emotionally, we acknowledge their feelings, validate them, and show empathy. This emotional connection can create a safe space for them to express themselves, fostering trust and understanding. It's about being there, not just physically, but also emotionally for your child. Let them know it's okay to feel what they're feeling. When we do this, we're not just communicating, we're connecting on a deeper level. Remember, emotional connection strengthens the parent-child bond. Tip number 10, foster a positive environment. The atmosphere around us has a profound impact on our behaviors and attitudes. For children, this is even more pronounced. When children are in a positive, supportive environment, they are more likely to listen, engage, and cooperate. This doesn't mean there's no room for disagreement or conflict, but rather, it's about how these instances are managed. A positive environment is one where respect, kindness, and open communication are the norm. It's a place where children feel safe to express their thoughts and feelings, knowing they will be heard and understood. This sense of security and acceptance fosters better listening and cooperation. Remember, a positive environment encourages positive behavior. Finally, tip number 12, don't give up trying to figure out your kids. Persistence is the key. Children are constantly changing, growing and evolving. Their interests, behaviors and attitudes shift as they navigate through different stages of life. It's crucial to keep up with these transformations, to understand them, to adapt, and to communicate effectively. It's a journey, not a destination. It might be challenging at times. There will be moments of confusion, frustration, even despair. But remember, each effort brings you one step closer to understanding your child better. So never stop trying, never stop learning, never stop growing with your child. Remember, persistence pays off. So there we have it. We've unraveled the mystery of unheard words and explored the 12 steps to better communication with our children. Setting clear expectations helps kids understand what is required of them. Consistency in our words and actions builds trust and understanding. Positive reinforcement encourages good behavior, while active listening shows our children that their thoughts and feelings matter. We've learned that consequences teach, while punishments only instill fear. Offering choices empowers our kids and allows them to learn decision-making. Effective timeouts can be a great tool for calming and resetting. Being clear and concise eliminates confusion. Understanding their perspective helps us empathize with them. Connecting emotionally deepens our bond. Fostering a positive environment nurtures their growth. And lastly, we must never stop trying to figure out our children, for they are always evolving. Remember, effective communication is key to understanding and being understood by your children.